Libra, welcome to your tarot reading for mid-August 2024. We're going to jump right into it. We begin with the Four of Wands in your past position. This indicates a time of celebration, stability, and harmony in your recent past. This card, when it shows up, often represents milestones such as weddings, engagements, or the completion of some kind of significant project. So in your recent past, you likely we're experiencing this period of joy and contentment where you felt really secure in your surroundings and your relationships. This card suggests that you have built a strong foundation and the successes and happiness you enjoyed are still influencing your present situation right now, which is really nice. This past experience of unity and celebration has contributed to your sense of self and provided this kind of solid base upon which you can continue to build right now. We have the Six of Swords in the position of the present. So this indicates that you're currently in a phase of transition. This card represents moving away from difficulties or challenges and heading towards a calmer, more peaceful state. So you may be leaving behind a situation that was mentally or emotionally taxing. And while the journey may not be easy, it's a necessary step towards your healing and your growth. And this transition might actually involve physical travel. Sometimes when it comes up, it indicates travel overseas. It might just be a change in your environment, or even a significant shift in your mindset. The swords are all about mental energy. So if this isn't some kind of actual physical move or change in your environment, it could just mean that you're looking at things from a very different perspective now. And there may be still some sadness or regret associated with what you're leaving behind. But this card reassures you that you are moving towards a better future and the waters ahead are calmer. So you're on the right path to finding some peace and resolution. And because this Four of Wands cards really does have to do with stability, happy home life, that kind of thing, I'm getting the sense that you are making some kind of move and you might be feeling a little bit insecure about it. Scenario A, you were very happy where you were before, and it's actually kind of painful for you to have to leave. There's some kind of life circumstance that has come up where you have to make some kind of change or move, and you're not entirely mentally sure about it, and you just kind of have to move forward anyways. Or scenario B, maybe this happy home situation became something that wasn't so happy or beneficial for you after a certain period of time, and it was creating a bit of turmoil for you. And now you made this decision to move away from it and to find something that suits you a bit better, that suits your temperament, that represents calmer waters for you. And again, this, if it's not some kind of physical move, this could be a shift in mindset that sees you really seeking out some peace and resolution for yourself. We have the Nine of Cups in the position of obstacles that you might face. So this is suggesting that what you desire right now might very well be within your reach, but there might be a potential for overindulgence or complacency. This card is often referred to as the wish card, and it symbolizes fulfillment and satisfaction and contentment. But when it appears in the reverse or as an obstacle, as it does here, it warns against taking your current or your future blessings even for granted, which is always a dangerous frame of mind to be in. Let's not take anything good for granted. There may be a tendency to rest on your laurels or become too comfortable, and that leads to this lack of motivation to pursue further growth for yourself. Alternatively, you might encounter a situation where what you thought would bring you happiness turns out to be less satisfying than you expected. And that might be one of the scenarios I was mentioning before up here, where this was supposed to be great. This was supposed to be perfect. This was supposed to be a long term. And then it turned out to be not so satisfying, and you didn't really see yourself staying put here any longer. So you made this choice to move along, and this could feel quite challenging. So it's important to remain humble and to continue striving for personal and spiritual growth, even when things seem to be going well. So I'm almost getting this kind of restless spirit from this energy, the energy in this reading overall. So it might be that things are going really, really well for you, and yet you still feel the call of the wild, so to speak, where you're like, yeah, this is great, but I need more. I need to figure out what to do next, because I can see if I continue on this path, I'm going to become really bored and complacent. In the position of opportunities available to you right now, we have the Knight of Swords. So this is indicating that now is a time for decisive action and clear thinking. This card is all about a strong, driven energy that is very focused on achieving goals. So this opportunity available to you right now involves harnessing this mental clarity and determination to really pursue what you want without hesitation. And this might be a new project, it might be a conversation that needs to happen, or a decision that's been weighing on you. But this Knight of Swords is encouraging you to act swiftly and with confidence right now. And there may be a need to cut through confusion or assert your ideas more clearly, more forcefully, but be mindful of this knight's tendency to rush in without fully considering the consequences. So balance your enthusiasm right now with some thoughtfulness. So I think this knight is really bringing in this need to make a decision that's based on clarity and having thought things through, yes, but he's also saying, let's be a bit bold right now. Let's make that difficult decision to move forward. Let's not hesitate anymore. Let's not be complacent. Let's go for it, kind of thing is what I feel like he's saying to you. So yes, be enthusiastic and be bold right now, but you have to be a little bit thoughtful as well. We have the 10 of Wands in the position of advice for you. So this saying that you might be carrying a heavy burden right now, or taking on more responsibilities than you can actually handle. So this card is saying, yes, hard work and perseverance are commendable, but there's a limit to what you can carry on your own here. So the advice here is to evaluate your current load and consider what can be delegated, what can be released, which wands can you put down, or what can be restructured, what can be reprioritized to make this a little bit easier. Because that's the energy of this card, is we see this guy struggling and he doesn't need to be. That's the thing. If he just took a moment to rethink things, to replan, restructure, reorganize, and delegate, he'd be a lot better off. So there might be something that you need to do in terms of releasing something. So it's important to avoid burnout by acknowledging when you need help and by prioritizing tasks that truly matter. So this 10 of Wands is also advising you to stay focused on your goals, but do so in a way that doesn't overwhelm you. Learning to manage these responsibilities more effectively is what's going to help you achieve your objectives without sacrificing your well-being. So it looks like you're transitioning from a time of stability into a period where clear and decisive action is going to be necessary. And you might face some challenges related to complacency or overburdening yourself. But the opportunity for success here is really strong if you remain focused and manage these responsibilities wisely. So that is your reading, dear Libra. I hope you enjoyed it. Please let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time.